Hey, Biker Trash here. Got something different for y'all. It's Christmas Eve, and my mom got me this right here for Christmas, the Micro Touch 1 razor. And now I'm gonna if y'all been watching like infomercials and stuff, the Rick guy from Pawn Stars is endorsing these, which is kind of scary. I've been using a double-edged safety razor for a while, and the one I've been using is, this one's made by a company called Weishi, and I'm sure it's Chinese. I didn't bother, but it was just something cheap for me to start shaving with a double-edged razor and see if I actually like it before I bought something as expensive as, say, a Merkur, which I really want a Merkur Future. But anyway, my mom got me this, and really, if this right here isn't made by Weishi for them, they copied it very, very well. You can really just see a lot of the detail in there is just identical from razor to razor, and mine's gunmetal finish, so it's kind of hard to see, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this is just another Weishi. Open up the barn doors. Yeah, I mean, down detail for detail. That's what this is. And really, if I remember the infomercial correctly, it's a fair price they're asking for it. It's not like they marked it up and stuck the for the endorsement. It's about the right price for what it should be. And if you're kind of put off on the thought of buying a cheap razor, if it's anywhere near as good as the one I've been using for the last 2 years, it's all right. The razors it comes with, underneath the Micro Touch label on the on there, all it is Dorco blades, or yeah, Dorco, and that's actually what I've been using for the last long while. These are the ST-300s. I've been using the ST-301s, which I really never did figure out what the difference was between them, but for the price you pay for the blades, they give a very good shave. I've been wanting to get some better ones just to compare, but as good as they do, I don't see the point, especially when on eBay you can get a pack of 100 blades like this. The last time I bought them, it was only like 15 bucks for 100 blades, and I've been on that for like the last almost a year. And just looking at these 300 blades, they don't look quite as well finished as the 301s. I'm not sure of how well it's gonna focus in on this, but it's gonna keep trying to focus in on my face. There. See, this right here is the 300, and this is the 301, and it's not really showing up on camera as much, but the 301 is just a much more consistent looking blade. Like, it looks like it's, I'm trying to think of a good way of explaining it. The stainless on the 300s looks kind of mottled, like it's not high grade stainless, which I'm sure for the price of it, none of it's really high grade. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it just to see. Probably just won't hold an edge as long as the 301s will, because I can get almost a week worth of shaving out of the 301s. And the whole reason I want a second one is because I just want one to be able to leave at work. I don't know, it feels just like the razor I've been using for the last year, like I said, so it's exactly what I expected. So I think that the deal online is the razor and 40 blades is like $20. And that's a fair price to get into it and see if you actually like shaving with a double-edged double-edged safety razor. And one thing I do is whenever you tighten it down all the way, just back it off a hair, because you know, don't get on it the first time you get this and try that. Get used to it first, otherwise you will nick yourself and you'll be like a stuck pig because these things are sharp. But I just find if you back it off that little bit, the razor doesn't clog up quite as fast. So it just makes it just a little bit more aggressive, basically. Like if you have an adjustable Mercor, like an HD or something like that, the little thing has got a detent in it to make it lock into, like this right here would be as mild as it can go, then a little bit more aggressive. Like this, I'm actually going to shave this off for the purpose of this video, just because I want to show y'all what I really like about these. Like, if you've got a full beard and you decide to shave, if you're using like a Mach 3 or a Schick or something like that, you pretty much have to shave and clip before you can shave. Where this right here, the 300s really do give a pretty decent shave. But one pass, I can take this off with one of these razors. Oh, it went up my nose. And you can see I done nicked myself with it with new blade. Got it open just a little bit more than I should have, so I can take all this long hair off as quick as I can, and that's my own fault. Now, one thing I will say, in the commercial for the One Touch right here, he talks about shaving his head with this. And unless you've got a much smoother head than I've got, I cannot tell you enough not to use this to shave your head. Because I did that back in August, or I forget when I shaved my head. And I was bleeding more than I could tell you. Because this thing does not conform to the roundness of your head at all. So round shaving is about the only head shaving is about the only thing I would not recommend this for shaving. You know what? Let me just see, because yeah, I do think the 301 blades are a little bit better than the 300s. Yeah, I can't really endorse the 300 blades that it comes with, because I mean, this blade right here is about, this is the 4th shave I've got on that blade, I guess, and it's not shaving as good as the 300 right out the box. So if you get it, I would suggest go ahead and order you some 301 blades. And being the fact that you're going to have to order some new blades, you may be better off just getting on eBay. Why do I keep looking here? You might be better off just getting on eBay and looking for an actual Weishi. It's like Weishi, I think it is, razor. Because you're getting the same razor. I will say this, the gunmetal finish is not holding up on it at all. I can't get this thing to... Come on, focus. Like this right here, this is about 2 years old, and the gunmetal finish is wearing off pretty bad. Now, it's not corroding or anything. I think it's just wearing down to the base layer of chrome. So I think I paid $12, $13 for this razor back in the day. I'd have to look and see just what's what with it now. With them selling to One Touch, they might not even be selling them on eBay anymore. I don't know. But yeah, if you get on eBay and find yourself just a Weishi razor and a box of Dorco 301s, it's a ST-301s. Really, that would be my best advice. Unless you just want to spend the money and get a Mercor right now, or an old Gillette Fat Boy or something like that. Don't feel bad about buying the razor. It's a good, solid beginner's razor. And if you don't want to get too fancy with it, it'll keep working for you for a good little while. Let me see if I can get rid of that. There, that's better. Yeah, it's a good solid razor, and it should last for you for a good long time if it's made to the same standards as the one that I bought 2 years ago. So, y'all have yourselves a wonderful, joyous Christmas, and a Happy New Year.